Serious Redditors that have had a threesome and regretted it. What was the unexpected fallout? Asterisk asterisk attention. Serious. Tag notice asterisk asterisk. Asterisk. Jokes, puns, and off-topic comments are not permitted. https www.reddit.com/r/ask-reddit/wiki_-rule_6- in asterisk any asterisk comment, parent or child, asterisk parent comments that aren't from the target group will be removed, along with their child replies. Asterisk report comments that violate these rules, posts that have few relevant answers within the first hour, and posts that are not appropriate for the serious tag will be removed. Consider doing an AMA request instead. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the discussion. Asterisk I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose to =r ask Reddit if you have any questions or concerns. Asterisk I had a threesome with my girlfriend and best friend. She left me for hi monsieur. They have been married for over 10 years. My girlfriend at the time brought in a friend of hers to try for the first time. For both of us, it was real fun for all of us. Or so I thought. We met up at a hotel during the day. It was all pre-planned and went without a hitch. Later at night, my GF asked me to call her. She sounded furious. I had no idea where it was coming from, monsieur. Apparently I had given more attention to the friend than her. I told her that I didn't do something like that consciously because I was too into it. This apparently set her off even more. Something about me subconsciously finding her friend more attractive. It was a full-blown breakdown and she was feeling really insecure. I told her, let's make this better. What would make it better? She suggested another session but with a guy friend of mine instead of her friend. I agreed. On the day itself, the moment she touched his penis she recoiled. She started crying. She started saying that she doesn't want to do this. It feels like cheating and she's feeling guilty. My friend hightailed out of there, leaving me to console her. We agreed never to try anything like that again. Turns out she was into voyeurism but hated it when anyone tried getting involved. She just wanted to fuck me, or her partner in general, and have others watch and get off. She thought she wanted more, but the first threesome experience with her friend made her realize that she really didn't. P.S. My friend later was involved in our adventures but he only watched. Her friend was cut off completely, but that's another mess of a story. Removed. My ex came home from the bar with his friend and asked if I would have a threesome with the monsieur. I reluctantly agreed after drinking a little. The experience was pretty good but my ex was so insecure and made my life miserable for a few weeks after that because he was salty about the fact that I actually enjoyed it. No idea what he was expecting. I had really strong feeling for this guy, and he'd been flirting for a while. It was going well, and one night, I was over at his house with another female friend of ours. We got drunk. One thing led to another, and we had a threesome. Now they are dating and I'm still alone. Kind of the opposite happened to me. My girlfriend at the time was hanging out in her bedroom with her roommate. I was watching TV in the living room, monsieur. Her roommate comes out of the bedroom wearing a sheet. She looks at me and says, "We're having sex back here. You should join us," and drops the sheet. She was physically attractive, but I didn't like her personality at all. I said no. She shrugged, then went back into the bedroom. Monsieur, they were in there a good hour or so. When my girlfriend comes out, naked and crying, she kept apologizing for cheating on me. I told her it was okay. I understood. Everything was going to be all right. About 2 weeks later, she dumps me. Said she couldn't trust me because I didn't fuck her roommate. She dumped me at my birthday party. She fucked my best friend that night in the room next to where I was sleeping. Then came in afterwards to make sure I heard it and knew what was happening. She asked if I was okay. I said, no. She started laughing. We were all sleeping in a cabin in the woods and I was drunk as hell. So I walked away. I never talked to those assholes again. I figure I got about 10 miles out and passed out on the side of the road. Woke up when a couple of good old boys tossed me in the back of their truck. They were going to drive me to the hospital, but I told them what happened and they drove me home. About 2 hours away, I gave them $20 for gas and they turned it down. Edit. Made it more clear that the assholes were, in fact, the assholes that fucked me over and not the people who saved me in the end. Removed. My ex-GF's friend stopped us in the middle of it to ugly cry for the rest of the night about how she wanted her ex back. Needless to say, it stopped pretty quick. I was the third for this couple. They were both really keen on me. The experience was actually pretty normal, but afterwards they kept pestering me for more. I had realized I wasn't that interested in the both of them and kept politely declining their offers. They never stopped offering, so I finally had to say I wasn't interested. I'd see one or both of them around occasionally and they'd give me a half-hearted smile. I was asked by my girlfriend to have a threesome with her and her BEST friend, a friend I had known for a long time and who had actually introduced us. A couple of minutes into it I realized that my girlfriend was not remotely interested and had pulled back, which made it awkward because I was not remotely interested in my friend sexually. I only agreed to it because my girlfriend asked and she had been a little distant lately. I thought it might help rekindle the relationship. I carried on and did my best to make my friend happy. And then all of a sudden, my girlfriend stood up and said, "Looks like you two are good. I will leave you to it." I stopped what I was doing and asked WTF was going on. And eventually they explained that the whole thing was a scheme for my girlfriend to break up with me and pass me over to her best friend who apparently had a crush on me. Needless to say, this did not go down well, and I ended up losing both of them from my life. Removed. After having a threesome with my boyfriend at the time and another guy, my boyfriend broke up with me. My wife and I had a threesome with a friend of mine that had recently left the military. Everything seemed fine until he told us he was in love with my wife. His brother also happened to be my best friend. We're not as close as we were though, who is super insecure and apparently also had feelings for my wife. Later my military friend was diagnosed with schizophrenia and his delusions were telling them I was the most evil person on the planet, and that aliens were gonna give them superpowers and disintegrate me. That is not an exaggeration. He now gets monthly shots from the VA and he's doing a lot better. Well, I semi-regretted it, like it was fun, but maybe I would have liked a better third. Anyway, freshman year of college I was into this guy and he had slept with this other girl in our friend group but was also into me. Valentine's Day we're all single. We go at it, and we have a great time. Later I end up dating the dude and like 2 or 3 years into the relationship he cheats on me with threesome girl. Didn't realize the other guy was into me. Got an unwelcome surprise. Had a threesome with my BF at the time, now my ex, and a mutual female friend of ours. He ended up cheating on me multiple times with her afterward, and then ended up becoming obsessed with her, almost to the point of stalking. He even stole a friend's car to go see her. It was wild. Lol. The guy was built like a brick shithouse, so I spent most of the experience trying to suck my gut in, praying for it to be over. It was me, my girlfriend, and my friend. Well, ex-girlfriend now because she started dating my friend afterwards.